I've got a party of cute girls here. Hey everybody, and an old man. Cute girls and an old man. I guess I shouldn't call Jade an old man. He would probably kill me. Welcome back to Tales of the Abyss. We have fallen into the abyss with a large section of Kesedonia. So we're in the desert, but we're down here where the Shoki is. Want to welcome everybody back. Hope you're all nice and cool instead of being in this desert wasteland that apparently I'm stuck in. So for a while I'm going to use Anis as a playable character because she's just a lot of fun. So after we fell down in here, we're going to go head over to Kesedonia and see if it's okay, I guess. Hey, it's Noelle! So she arrived in Kesedonia and she brought the survivors from Ingave. Wow, Noelle's just awesome. She's like a master pilot. So Jade wants to fly around for a while. For some reason. Let's see if our Arijikokunin wants something here. Nope. You'll notice that guy is gone there that was sitting on that carpet who sells the striped ribbon, which I mentioned purchasing like in the second episode or something. Second or third? I can't remember. Really? I have to walk around this barricade? Come on. How are we like still at war? One side is up above and the other side is down here. But no, apparently I have to walk around the border by going through the bar. That's probably their strategy. They want me to go through the bar and buy a drink. So by forcing you to go in there, they trick you into buying something. Those clever NPCs. Alright, our awesome flying machine. Love it. But of course we're going to get interrupted by a cutscene. And there's Noelle. She is so cute, piloting our ship with Mew as the co-pilot. I didn't know Mew could fly planes. So we're sure that the whole passage ring system is collapsing, which means eventually every piece of land on the surface is gonna collapse into the abyss. So as you can see, there's pieces of the world that are starting to be missing now. as they fall down into the abyss. I always thought it was kind of an interesting concept, this game, having kind of a, upper crust level, and down below it's, poisonous, and so that's why it was all raised up away from the core of the earth. There's the nasty swamp, which we'll probably have to be going to pretty soon. But for now, just flying around real quick, showing everybody what it looks like. But we're gonna head to Dart here. Because of course we need Eon. Not sure why I'm suddenly using Luke, but whatever. The game is trying to tell me something. Use Luke! He's the hero! Use Luke's force! He is the hero of the game! But I'd rather use Anis, to be honest. So there's a bunch of people here at the quote-unquote church complaining. There's no ships and everything, and half the land has disappeared, and a lot of things that are happening are not written in the score, and that's kind of freaking everybody out. Because remember, everybody sort of lives their lives according to the score, which is the past and the present and the future of the world. So Agnes is going to show us how this warp works. We're going to go to Eon's room. No, I dread having to go through Dart. This is such a ridiculously big maze of a building. But for now, we're just going to go to Eon's room. And he's not here. Somebody's coming. So anyway, we hid in another room, and then we went to the library where Eon was. And now Eon is reading the score. This is the sixth score. Yeah, only the Axelius falling and the war are the only thing that's written. Somebody is connected to the power of Lorelei. Natalia thinks that's Luke, but Luke was only born 7 years ago. So it should have been Ash, who is connected to Lorelei, and according to the score, Ash should have died in Axelius, but Luke went. So this score is all messed up. So what's going on is the score is deviating now because Luke should not exist. He's a replica, And so the information about him being a replica is not written in the score. And we've been found out. Dude, Tyr is just always on point. Bad guys appear, she just jumps out there and slashes them. Somebody steals your wallet, she's on them. Throwing daggers in their back. So anyway, it's kind of interesting, because of Luke and his existence as a replica, replicas are not accounted for in the score of the world, and so the score is starting to deviate from its predictions. That's kind of what that scene was all about. Which is a pretty interesting concept. Oh. And our way out, we gotta mess with the unholy moss. It's not following the score anymore. And he loves to, follow whatever the score is saying. He wants to kill Luke and get the war started. And of course Dist shows up and he's got our Noelle. No. He's happy to be complimented. But he didn't compliment him. I love Dist and Jade's dialogue there. So we were arrested. I know I'm cutting a lot out. Mostly walking and, traveling from one location to another. Remember, Natalia is not the true heir. They found out her name is Meriru. And the murderer of all the people of Exelius is Luke. Since she's an imposter, so you should die honorably, both of them. So it's a glass of poison. Doku. So they're going to be forced to drink poison. And I skipped a scene where we just traveled back to the Bachikaru. And Tyr came in to rescue us with everybody else. Seems like we're running a lot. So Natalia wants to go talk to her father. Once again trying to stop the war. Even though both of them are, fakes, technically. Luke's starting to be, nice and more polite. Man, that sleep spell is pretty convenient. That Tyr has. I don't know, Tyr is probably the VIP of this game. She puts in more effort than pretty much everyone else, it seems. So we're gonna do this incredibly risky thing and going to see the king. Even though, Moss is kind of not brainwashed him, but, he's taking Moss's advice. And both of us are fakes. Natalia is not the true heir, and Luke is a replica. Wow, we got lots of evil people here, my goodness.
お父様。
逆賊め、まだ生きておったか。
You're still alive.
お父様、私は本当にお父様の娘ではないとおっしゃいますの。
She still calls him father.
それはわしとて信じとうは。殿下の乳母が証言した。お前は亡き王妃様に仕えていた使用人シルビアの娘メリル。
So she's actually Sylvia's daughter, who died, Meriru. So the real Natalia died when she was born. And they were switched at birth, you know, with the baby. And so that's why this Natalia grew up as the other Natalia. And Ash has come to rescue us.
お前が助けてくれたのか。だったらお前も一緒に。うるせえ。誰かがここを食い止めなければならないだろう。さっさと行け。
ご無事で。裏切り者。
You traitor! Tist.
ガタガタうるせえよ。お前だってバンを裏切ってモースに情報を流してるだろうが。
Ah. So Dist, you know, gave some information to Moss. It's like everybody is betraying everybody else.
お父様。
Weren't we like in a panic to run away? So, right when we step out the door, let's just stand here and have a conversation.
わかります。
とにかくバチカルを出よう。この町にいたらアッシュの行為が無駄になる。
I love it. In all games, we're supposed to be running and escaping from the bad guys, but as soon as we're out the door, we'll just stand there and have a chat, then we'll run. So all the townspeople of Bachkal are, you know, helping us because they believe in Natalia. Kind of a nice, you know, scene since Natalia has always been supportive of the people. They consider her the real princess anyway. So at least we got the people on our side. Not the guards, but the people.
そうです。みんな、私は王家の血を光る偽物です。私のために危険を冒してはなりません。
Even Natalia is like, I'm a fake, you know. Don't risk your lives for me. You know, blood doesn't matter. You know, she worked hard to help them all. So she is their princess.
港の開拓事業に雇ってくださったのもナタリア様だ。うるさい、どけ。
やめろ。
ねえ、うるさい。
アッシュ。
Boy, Ash is doing a lot of work.
キムラスカの市民を守るのが
It's like you're supposed to protect the people, and here you are attacking the people. You know, Ash is really Luke, or that was his real name. So we are escaping from Bachikaru, but of course we can't go the same route as before because half the continent has fallen into the abyss. So guess what? We are gonna go through the swamp. So a new kind of dungeon area.
でしょうか。大丈夫よ。彼にはキムラスカの人たちも味方をしてくれているわ。そうですよね。私のために。
So this is kind of Natalia's trials, you know. It's interesting, each character in this game, I know I mentioned it before, but they each have some kind of quirk or interesting, you know, plot point that, you know, gives them kind of a trial in life. Makes the characters much more, you know, realistic and believable. They each have some kind of serious problem they have to work through. And Natalia is being the fake, you know, princess. Oh, he moves so slow. So in the swamp, you move really slow. Reminds me of being in the desert, in the sand. And as we go, there's this giant behemoth creature that, you know, there's really no point in fighting because he'll kick your rear and you won't get anything for winning anyway. It is possible to win, but it's a really difficult fight and he just keeps spawning. Even if you kill him, and if you kill him you don't get any rewards. So we'll have to run through this whole swamp area while avoiding this giant creature. Normal enemies, you know, it could be fought, but I've got Tyr's outfit on, so I'm just gonna run through the swamp here and hopefully avoid the big ugly brute. There are some treasure chests and stuff, but better to just run straight through for now. She's worried about Ash, of course. And there it is, the Behemoth thing. Make him run away. Apparently he doesn't like pollen from some flowers, so that's what Anis threw at him. But yeah, this area is pretty tough. You gotta get through here while avoiding, you know, avoiding enemies, and you're really slow, and that guy is constantly chasing you. It's like Mr. X, constantly chasing you. And this time Luke gets separated. And this time we have no choice but fighting him. Once again, we won't get anything from the fight, but we're gonna have to fight anyway. take it! To your face! Take some more! This is gonna be a really long fight, so I'll probably cut it down a bit. Get away from me, man. Wow, look at that damage. He almost killed me. So you notice we got nothing. No experience, no bonus, no gold. Just have to keep running away from this guy. So later when you come back, it's possible to come back to this place and get the treasures. But with this thing chasing you, you know, it's really tough. It's a little too mendokusai.
やったか。とどめは刺していないかもしれませんが、今は十分です。行きますよ。わかった。
You'd think that would be the last boss in the game. An indestructible creature that we can't beat. Okay, so we're stuck on this small piece of land here. And we're going to head to Burke End, the science town. And we kind of came through the back way, through that swamp. But yeah, it's interesting. The more and more pieces of land that fall down, you know, the more complex the world map becomes. Because things are changing and shifted and different. So you gotta find alternate routes to the towns and such. So this bald-headed thief. Get away from me, man. Creep. There's another one. And a bunch of Mew wannabe creatures. Alrighty, welcome back to Burke End, the science town. So we've run this far, now what are we gonna do? So that guy named Spinoza was doing replica research with Van. So we're gonna go ahead and go corner Spinoza and, you know, see what's going on. Of course, Luke is, you know, wondering why Van created him as a replica and, you know, what's going on. So there's gonna be a, you know, a semi-long scene here, but it's important, so I'm gonna leave it in. And it's gonna be a talk with Van, who actually happens to be here, you know, doing some consulting with Spinoza and whatever. Looks like you had a hard time in Bachikar, Captain. Van's calling for you, Ash. So they think he's Ash. we need to go see Van. So we're going to pretend to be Ash and jump in here on Van. Here is Ash.
兄さん、リグレット教官。
But it is not Ash.
先生はアクチェリスで俺を
とんだ人違いだな。閣下、下がらせますか？
いや、構わん。
You'd think there'd be a big fight here ensuing.
兄さん、何を考えてるの？セフィロトツリーを消して外角を崩落させて。
そうだよ先生。ユリアのスコアにもこんなことは読まれてない。
You know, this isn't written in Yulia's score.
ユリアのスコアか。
Ah,
バカバカしい。
Yulia's score. What a stupid thing.
あのようなふざけたものに頼っていては
You
人類
know,
は死滅するだろう。
people are idiots to rely on such a thing as
あなた
that.
だって外角大地を崩落させてこの世界の滅亡を早めているではありませんか。
それがユリアのスコアから解放される唯一の方法だから。
So this is his method of
死んでしまえば
getting out of the score.
違うな。死ぬのはユリアの亡霊のようなスコア。
It's like, nope, only the ones that are, you
俺
know,
らだけだ。
obeying this stupid score and, you know, following Yulia's score system are the ones that are going to die.
いや、存在する。あれがスコアを読む力の源となり、
So
こ
basically,
の星を狂わせている。
to make a long talk
俺らを消
short,
滅させねば、この
he
星は
is
スコア
going
に縛ら
to
れ続けるだろう。
destroy everything by sinking it into the
外角が崩落
abyss
して消滅したら大勢の人が死ぬ。
and kill pretty much
そし
everybody
たらスコアどころの話じゃなくなっちまうよ。
レプリカがある。
and then make a replica,
スコア通りにしか生きられぬ人類など。ただ
which replicas don't follow
レ
the
プリカ
score.
で代用すればいい。
So basically, he's going to make a replica of everything.
バカバカしい。
Guy thinks that's pretty stupid.
では聞こうか。ガイラルディア・ガラン・ガルディオス。
So, but Guy's, you know, city Hodo was completely destroyed because it was written in the score. You know, so should they kill people because it's written in the score? So this is kind of the interesting dilemma of this game. And on that note, we'll go ahead and pause here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Who do you think is right? Van or our team? We'll see you guys next time. じゃあまたね